Okay. Do you have any other? I'm ready. You ready? We're waiting on Cass.
Good evening. We will call the Burlington City Council February 3rd, 2015 meeting to order. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you here tonight. We'd also like to remind you of silencing any electronic devices that you may have at this time as well. Call on Councilmember Bob Ward for tonight's invocation.
Please join me in a moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Amen. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes, January 20th, 2015 City Council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Code of Ethics. At this time we recognize City Clerk Renee Ward.
Members of council, it is my responsibility to remind you of your duty to avoid conflicts of interest in matters that are before us. At this time, I ask if there are any potential conflicts of interest concerning tonight's agenda items.
None.
Adoption of the agenda.
So moved.
Got a motion, second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Consent agenda. These items are typically non-controversial. If anyone has any questions about the following items, please let us know. Item 1A, to approve a request from St. Mark's Church to hold a baptism at Lake Kamak Marina. Date of the service will be August 30th, 2015 from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. Permission is also required from the North Carolina Department of Environment and Natural Resources, North Carolina DENR. Public Water Supply Section. The petitioner will be required to provide lifeguards. Approval is conditional upon meeting insurance requirements. B, to appoint Mr. Patrick Mills to the Burlington Housing Authority to fulfill the unexpired term of Mr. Van Poteek expiring on June 30th, 2016. C, to set a date of public hearing February 17th, 2015 for citizens to comment on the area housing and neighborhood improvement needs, proposed activities for the fiscal year 2015-16 Community Development Program. D, to adopt ordinances requiring the demolition of buildings on the properties located at 417 North Main Street and 1740 West Davis Street. E, to approve a revised North Carolina Department of Transportation Municipal Maintenance Agreement Scheduled A, C, and D, removing the E-Verify compliance provision at the request of NCDOT per recent legislation. F, to approve a notice of intent to adopt a resolution to amend the lease with Clearwater Wireless LLC for city-owned surplus real property located at 1108 Race Street.
And we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Brings us to public comment period. We have two. One would be Ms. Heidi Norwick. Topic would be public transportation. Welcome, Ms. Norwick.
Thank you, council members, for hearing my comments. I am Heidi Norwick. I am a resident of Burlington for 22 years and also currently the president of United Way. And just wanted to express my appreciation to the council's vote not that long ago to support the public transportation in Burlington, and also to let you know I appreciate the tax cut I received a couple years ago, and I would be very happy for that money to go towards the $5 for the 4 cars I own in this city. And also to let you know that the many nonprofits that we serve daily and talk to on a regular basis are very excited about the possibility of public transportation and hope that whatever has delayed that vote on the $5 and any other concerns can be rectified so that people can get that public transportation that they need so desperately. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Norwick. Next would be Ms. Watson, Susan Watson. Topic, public transportation. Welcome, Ms. Watson.
Good evening. I really appreciate the opportunity to be in front of you tonight. I'm here as the director of the Women's Resource Center here in Alamance County, and I'm here on the behalf of our clients. Just this morning, we had a woman come in, and her request was just about transportation. She's just recently been hired, so she has a job, and she has no transportation to get there. She even had to get a ride to the center. I have also become aware recently that there are a couple of clients of the family abuse shelter that have jobs, and they're walking to them, and they're second shift jobs. So they're out walking the streets at night back and forth, which is not good for any female, but for somebody in particular that has been a victim of domestic violence, this could be a real problem for them. And I just beseech you on their behalf. We hear this every day. And I have known of some situations where some of these women that are walking places are actually being targeted by people who are picking them up on the side of the road, and it's just not a healthy situation at all. And so I hope that you'll find it in your hearts to move it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. One public comment that I've received that Ms. Tammy Cobb could not be here tonight, so I'll read it, and this is her writing. February 2nd marked the 5th anniversary of the downtown East Burlington BioBus pilot route. The BioBus has been safely operating the route for the past 5 years with ridership numbers totaling over 18,000. The collective leadership at Elon and Burlington City Government have made a difference in the lives of Elon students and their ability to assess local service opportunities and businesses. So that is written by Tammy Cobb. That brings us to City Council comments.
Mayor, I've got just one quick comment. Councilmember Hikes and I were fortunate enough to attend the Family Justice Center. They had a leaders' breakfast this morning, specifically to make us aware of some domestic violence headway that we've made through the Family Justice Center and some other endeavors. And certainly I wanted to echo my praise to our Burlington Police Department. Chief Smythe, he spoke at the event and really talked about things like offender accountability and some of the initiatives that the City of Burlington has taken, which puts us in a leadership role to the capacity that we've actually lowered homicides by domestic violence from in excess of 20% several years ago to the most recent time period verified less than 10%. So some significant headway's been made, and they did a great job today, and I just wanted to make those comments.
Thank you. Any other comments from council? Not entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
This case, it's going up in appeal.
7?